In Stacking Up today, Todd Bubba Horwitz joins me now for a look at the oil stock of the moment. He says it's Apache. Good to have you on the show.
Great to be here. Good morning.
So what's happening with this stock?
Well, somehow Apache magically found billions of barrels of oil laying around somewhere, maybe in the closet, and they found billions of cubic feet of natural gas. So the stock had a huge move, jumping up almost 9, 10, 11%, maybe 12% over the last week. I think that this is probably now overdone. You know, one of the problems we see in markets very often is that stocks get overdone either to the downside or to the upside, and I think Apache has been overdone to the upside for the time being. I mean, it was at one time a $100 stock, but I think now they're a little bit pricey and probably looking to go the other way from here.
So you think the stock could come down now after that big rally. So what's your strategy?
You know, I think that it comes down. I think it's got a real good chance to come back, and it left a gap, which at about 52. I think it's got an excellent chance to break down, especially if the overall equity markets start to break and oil continues to break. I'm going to use a ratio back spread here where I'm going to go out to October because I want to give it some time to work, and I'm going to go ahead and sell the October 60 put. I'm going to buy 2 of the October 57.50 puts, which creates a net credit for me, and then I can make money either way. The only way I will not make money on this trade is if the stock somehow stays magically between 57.50 and 60. That would be a problem, and that would cause me some losses.
On the other end of the spectrum, you're also trading for solar.
Energy. The sun, it's beautiful.
Right.
The sun will come out tomorrow.
What do you see there?
You know, I think First Solar has shown over the last 3 to 4 weeks that 35, 36 is a great little area that it's been able to hold. Now, it hasn't been able to escape and rally off of there, but it's been able to manage and maintain above 36.50 for like 3 or 4 weeks. I'm going to do the opposite strategy here. I'm going to actually go to October. I'm going to sell the 37.50 calls, and I'm going to buy the 40 calls. 1 by 2 again. The same kind of setup that if it stays here, I have a little bit of a problem. But First Solar has been known to have some huge moves up and some huge moves down. So it makes a huge move up. I get paid because once it gets past 40, it's like I own the stock. And if it goes below, then I'll keep the credit that I was able to collect. But that is a way to play it relatively safely with very minimal risk and showing true ownership.
What drew you to both of those stocks?
Well, I'm more of a value player, although I'm known more here as a bear. But I'm more of a value player. I'm looking for things that I think is depressed. I think that the whole solar space has been under a lot of pressure. So as you push it down, stocks will find a level that they're not going to go down anymore. And I think First Solar has found that level. You know, this was up at 70 not that long ago. So now we're here and we're holding strong. So I think it has a chance to pop. And Apache on the other side, you know, when the stock goes perpendicular, straight up in the air, and parabolic we'll call it, it's hard to sustain that type of movement. So either Apache is going to consolidate and go higher, or it may come down and fill that gap before it eventually goes back higher.
Thank you so much for all of this today. Thank you.
Great to be here.